Retirement just isn't for everyone. That's okay. Not all the unwashed masses are going to flock to retirement. Some just don't want to. No problem, man. It's your life. You do what you want. I got 5 reasons why this might not be for everyone. But first, let me give you a couple facts. Retirement as we know it developed in the 20th century. In 1900, life expectancy was 47 years old. Yeah, that's pretty low, right? Think about the difference to today. What's the difference? 30 more years we're living now? That's a big difference. Up until the 20th century, retirement, because few people lived long enough, it wasn't really a thing. You know, it's like you worked till you dropped, right? Totally different now. Now we've got to have programs helping people when they get a little older, right? But back then, man, you worked till you dropped. At the beginning of the century, infectious diseases were more likely to kill you than old age. Yeah, can you imagine living back then, guys? Compare it to now. That's a scary time. So many things could kill you, right? Turn around the corner, it's like, whoa, that thing can kill me. Crazy, not so much today. Unless you get on airplanes lately, right? What the hell, man? Hey, for those of you who see me for the first time, my name is Duane, and this is a retirement channel for people on moderate income. That's something you think you might like? Subscribe and like the video, and if you really like it, down here there are 2 more ways to support the channel. You can either buy me a coffee, or you can purchase my new book, The Monster Who Loves Me. It's scary, but it's also kind of a dark comedy. Here's another point. When Social Security started in 1935, life expectancy was only 62. Again, people worked until they died. Get this, guys, okay? Life expectancy was 62. The original Social Security age was set at 65. 65 and life expectancy was 62. So you think the government was paying out much? Probably not, right? Fast forward to today, life expectancy what? Depending on the statistics you look at, late 70s, early 80s. And again, depending on whether you're a man or a woman, big difference. Here's a caveat. Some people, when it comes to retirement, when I'm saying retirement just isn't for everyone, some people have no choice about that. They're either laid off, or because of their age, or because of health concerns. So yeah, when people talk retirement, sometimes it's not by choice. It's just, those are the circumstances they have, right? Hope you can hear me over that river. Not running that fast, but it's still a little bit noisy. Okay, so here are the 5 reasons why retirement just isn't for everyone. Number 1, if you love your job, don't retire. Nothing wrong with that, guys. If I was still working in the music industry, if I hadn't been laid off, I'd probably still be working. The last 3 jobs I've had, did not like them. Had them each for a couple of years each. Did not like them at all. So here's one thing I like to say a lot is if you love your job, don't ever retire. My dad worked until he was 70, 71 as a college professor. He absolutely loved his job. He didn't want to retire, but eventually, kind of got up there in age. No real physical problems, but he just thought it was time to retire. 70, 71, he loved his job. If you love your job, don't ever retire. Number 2, if your job is your identity, retirement might not be a good thing for you until you make that adjustment. Doctors, lawyers, CEOs, usually this happens to people in high-powered positions, right? That's their job, man. You could be, when you're retired, it doesn't really matter, does it? You're standing there and you're waiting to get into an NFL football game. You're an attorney. No one knows you're an attorney, man. They're going to be elbowing you out of the way and throwing empty beer cans at your head if you get out of line. It's the way it is. Same thing in retirement. No one knows who you were before outside of your friends, right? That lack of identity, that loss of identity might keep a lot of people from retiring. They're like, hey, I'm not treated the same way. Okay, I get it. It's not for everyone. Here is number 3. If you have mental health issues, get this treated before you retire. If you have mental health issues and you retire, retirement is definitely not for you. Like I've said off and on in this channel, I have dealt with depression and anxiety off and on throughout my life. I'll have good patches, bad patches. That's what therapy is for. Guys, if your head's just not right and you're going to be going into retirement, retirement is probably not for you at that time. Get those things checked out. Get them fixed. At the least, get into therapy. If you need meds, no problem. Some people, their chemistry in their brain is just, they have different chemicals, or they lack certain things, or they have too much of other things, right? No problem. No problem. Just get yourself fixed before you go into retirement, or retirement will definitely not be for you. Sitting around doing nothing all day, all that time on your hands, all that time to just ruminate. I know when I was depressed, not so much anxious, but when I was depressed, man, I would just ruminate on these negative thoughts. So get yourself fixed before you, or not fixed, but under control, manageable. Number 4, if you need structure, a lot of structure, retirement just might not be for you until, doesn't mean you can't do it, until you set up that structure for yourself. This is why I think it's a good idea to do like a trial retirement. You know, before you retire fully, work part-time. Set up your structure. Or on holidays, do some trial structures. What am I going to do today? Because I'm telling you guys, you wake up at 8 a.m., you might get a couple errands out of the way like I do. I'm done by 11 a.m. What am I going to do the rest of the day until I go to bed at midnight or 1? Whatever, you know? For me, it's not so bad. I don't need that much structure. Some people, it can be bad. You need to set that stuff up before you are retired, or retirement may just not be for you until you do that. And here's number 5. This one's obvious. If you're not sure about your finances yet, retirement may just not be for you yet. Most of these I can say yet. Retirement just isn't for everyone yet. You got to get things right. If you are not low 90s percentage ready financially, sure about your finances going into retirement, you're not ready to retire yet. For you, it shouldn't be there yet. Get yourself into like a 92 and above percentage that you are sure about your finances. Don't have to be 100%. I mean, things come up, right? I've had things come up so far in my retirement. Things come up that you will not be prepared for. But guys, you got to have some semblance of stability regarding your finances before you even think about retiring. Okay? Yeah, that one is very important. Hey, let's check out this river. I know I filmed from here before. Whoa! But isn't this cool, guys? This is my secret spot. Don't tell anyone. If you know about it, don't tell anyone. And in the spring, you can see the water line there. In the spring, where I'm standing right here would probably be right on the edge of the water. And they would be rapids coming down here. People, you know, they get in the inner tubes and the rafts and come down here. Isn't that cool? Just cut out by nature over the years. Beautiful spot. But I'm telling you, if you know about it, don't let anyone know or I'll come after you. I swear I'll come after you. So guys, from a chilly 38-degree morning in the early March, in the high desert, just remember, as always, we got this.